Okay, so in this episode, we're gonna take a look at a computer that I've pulled out of the e-waste, and we're gonna see what we've got and if we can bring it back to life. So here's the PC in question. Basically what we've got is, by the looks of it, an i3. I don't know if the CPU's in it, but what I do know is we don't have a power supply. The motherboard is out of the case, and there's no GPU from what I can see. Let's open it up and see what we've got inside. Oh, we have a power supply in here too. Looks pretty clean in there. Power cable, power supply. What do we got? 300 watt. I'll be interested to see if this works. It looks new. Always useful. SATA cable, motherboard, which is just sitting here. So it's a GA-B85M HD3G gigabyte motherboard. It looks brand new. Alright, let's put this aside for a second. Oh, damn. What on earth happened here? It's like someone's just gone and bashed the shit out of it. 500 gig hard drive too, it would have been useful. Got the IO shield, which is going to be useful if this motherboard works. Okay, so the plan is test the motherboard out, see if we can get a post. Let's hope that we can get a post. If we can get a post, then we've got a video. If not, we don't have a video. So, yeah, let's see if it posts. I've got this Cooler Master power supply that I got off another build. It's just sitting around and I know that works, so we're going to use this one. I don't want to use the power supply that came with the case because there was water dropped on it or water that went in it, so I'm not confident in using that power supply for obvious reasons. First test, so hopefully this one works okay. It's brand new apparently, so alright. Moment of truth. Let's see if we can get a post. Holy shit. We have a post. Oop. Okay, so temps are pretty shit. The memory's running at 1600, which is not bad. So it's DDR3, I'm guessing. Actually, I know it's DDR3. So 8 gigs of memory. We're running at 53 degrees at the moment, so that's not good, so we need to repaste the CPU. Yeah, I'm not too sure what the CPU is. I'm guessing an i3. It's just a matter of finding out what generation it is. Oh, here we go. An i3 4th gen, which is pretty gutless. Yeah, so everything is working well on this end, which is fantastic. So yeah, so what we're going to do, what my plan is I've got a i7 3700 sitting there, so I'm going to put that in, and we're going to put a 1060 GTX in it, and then see if we can get some games going on it and see how we go. Here are the upgrades that we're going to use for this build. GTX 1060, an i7 3770, a 16 gig and an 8 gig DDR3 modules running at 1600 megahertz. Hopefully we'll cut 2 with it all working. Okay, so the bad news is I didn't realize that the i7 3770 isn't compatible with this motherboard. So this motherboard only handles 4th gen Intel CPUs and not 3rd gen. So there goes that idea. Because I don't have any 4th gen CPUs besides the i3 that's in there. In saying that though, we've got the RAM in and we've got the GPU in. So let's plug in the HDMI and see if it posts. It should. I've given it fresh thermal paste, and yeah. See if it posts. Let's see. Yeah, I want to turn the power supply on first. Yeah, we've got some life in the graphics card. Didn't plug the CPU fan in. Duh. We have power. So we get boot. We have boot. Let's see if it picks up. It's picked up all the RAM. So I think we're only picking up the 16 gig stick, which is okay. Double the RAM anyway with one stick. We had one 8 gig stick before. 10 degrees improvement for that little fan. That's okay. So unfortunately we can't use the i7 3770, and I want to get a video out for Sunday. Well, on Sunday. So I'm not gonna waste any money or time on getting another CPU. Let's put it back in the case, clean it all up, put an SSD in it, and test some games on it. Alright, so it's all tied up and put together. Cable management isn't awesome, but I'll fix that later. Alright, let's see if she turns on. We got a light already. See if she turns on and posts. Okay, let's have a look at the bottom. So as it turns out, I put the power cable into the wrong spot. Go me. Alright, so the power is now in the right spot. Let's see if it turns on. Oh, we have life. Does she post? We have a post. Let's install Windows 11 on it. Hopefully we can install Windows 11 on it and get some games installed and give it a test. Oh yep, so we've got the FPS counter up there, so that's okay. Fortunately we can't see the usage and stuff, but that's fine. Let's have a look. What are we on? Oh, black. So it's playable. Is it playable, I should say? Oh. So we're currently running at 46 FPS, 49. Oh, I suck at this game. It's running pretty smooth. Even though it's pretty, like, it looks really horrible. Yeah, but this is a computer that I got from the trash, so. Dang. So we're at 50, we're almost at, no, dropping to about 40 FPS when we're in battle. I'll try and play with the settings a bit to get a better experience. Try medium. Let's see how we go. Yes, that looks a lot better. We're still 60, 70 FPS. It is chuckling around dense areas as expected with the i3. Is it playable and a good experience on medium settings? Yeah, I think so. For, you know, a young kid wanting to get their feet wet, this is okay. I would eventually though, and I would eventually upgrade the CPU. The i3 just isn't cutting it. For those densely populated scenes. So I would definitely put, you know, an i5 4th gen or an i7 4th gen in it instead of using the i3. That would definitely improve the experience. But yeah, let's try the next game. Next game we're going to play is Sons of the Forest. I'm going to say that at this stage, actually I'm surprised that the GPU and CPU were almost pretty balanced with the 16 with the GTX 1060 paired with the i3. I would have thought that the i3 would be bottlenecking the 1060, but it's not in this game anyway. But we are running at 30 FPS, 40 FPS, and I can say that it looks really blurry and wouldn't be like it's. I suppose you can put up with it, but it's definitely for me not a good experience like that. So I'm gonna try to make it a bit more pretty looking. See, we're on actually. Okay, so FSR3. So let's get rid of that completely. We'll get some of this stuff off. Motion blur. And we're gonna go medium, low, medium, low, low. Go medium. I guess. Okay. Try that. Yeah, I would say now it's feels like a better experience because it's not as blurry. Yeah, it's not fantastic running at between 30 and 40 FPS, but it's not like it's running at like 14 FPS that make it be unplayable like that. So it is playable and it is still a decent experience. So our final game is going to be Arc Raiders. Now, I am not confident at all that this game is going to play well. But I just want to see what this thing can do and bring it to its limits. This is interesting. Normally I walk up the stairs. Ooh, I can't even see my... Oh, there we go. So for some reason I'm not getting any GPU reading. So the CPU is running at 55, 54 degrees, and no surprises, it's running at 100%. I actually thought this game would not play at all. Well, I thought it would play, but not very good. It wouldn't be a good experience, but this is actually not bad experience. I thought the i3 would really struggle, like unplayable struggle with this game because of the open world aspect of it. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised. It just goes to show, don't discard these PCs, find parts of them and get them back up and running. People could use them. So for a PC that I got in the e-waste for free, I think we've done all right. I think it performed pretty well with those 3 titles, actually, surprisingly well. I think, at 1080p, low, medium settings, anything under those 3 titles, this system would only be used if you're on a budget. Say, like, if you only had like $300 to spend, 300 AUD, I should say, to spend on a system, this system is probably a good choice. Especially in this climate, systems like this shouldn't be chucked out in the e-waste. They should be repurposed, and as long as they can run Windows 11, they're still useful. Gaming aside, it's still going to be a useful system for, YouTube, high school work, that sort of thing. So yeah, I think that instead of chucking it out in the e-waste, it should be, these sort of computers should be refurbished and, given out to people who need them. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one.